I'm very happy to hear that sound. In this game, it's called AB AETERNO or something like that. I tried to do a really long video on this game, and what ended up happening was the game completely did the recording like it was supposed to, right? But with no audio. And there is no chest rig. There is a rear chest or a rear holster for your rifle. In this, yeah, you can have things like right here. You have to go into your settings to change this. Things like this. Just throw in there, and they pretty much disappear. But when you start this game, your chest rig will be way up here, like in your face. This will be way down here, like almost to my junk. I've moved things out a little bit with the help of this nifty difty VR headset right here. You just put it on like that. And then taking the headset off, and then this allows me to maneuver things around. Like I can actually drop this down to actually be a drop leg holster, or I could put it right here in between everything. Like I'm not a big fan of it being right there with everything else, but I think once we get and while we're in this mode, like this allows me to test it out as well. Like I can come over here. Oh, my eyes got blurry from that one. And then I can still have... Oh, that went into the gun. But yeah, I can actually go in, modify this. I think all those are full, yeah. Yeah, okay. But modifying the guns here is super easy. You do have to manually cock every single firearm. Make sure safety is off. Otherwise, you get no pew pew. There is a last round bolt hold open for the Beretta, which I do love. Your not your closest or your bottom button, but your top button on the left side is how you close the bolt, or you can do it by hand. There is a Mosin and a gun. I'm gonna just interactions, turn that off. I'm tired of looking at it. Yeah. For settings, make sure that you don't lose that. But your trigger does change how you hold it, so you can fight, be defensive with it, or throw it. I'm not good at the catching after it's been thrown into a wall. That kind of messes with me a little bit. But yeah, so to grab anything, that little orb, that is a key thing in this game. I have to have this orb visible for me right now until I get the hang of it. But this means that I'm holding down the grab button, or the function button. Then I can grab the firearm. That is a key thing. The grab or the function button is the same for your fire selector. So as of right now, the trigger group that is in this is a semi-auto only. And with this, I can attach that. Son of a gun. Alright. I gotta go over to the other side for a second. But I am going to throw this on there. And because this does have the nice and fancy latch right there, or AK bit, I can actually put it on save. Now, see, this would be full auto on a standard AK fire control group. This would be semi-auto. They are both only semi-auto. You have to hold the grip and then function button, which is your bottom button on your left, to detach any magazines. As you can see, quite a few things here are like Metro-esque. Real quick, before I forget, you can also manually go in there. It's a little finicky to do it that way. I prefer just to hit the actual button. It makes more sense, it works faster, and I like it. Just like I was saying, function button. Now I have this big old mag. Ooh, I have an idea. So this can go anywhere, right? Problem is, like, this is not that bad. Considering, like, you can't really see past this, I'm gonna, like, move everything just slightly so that I can get to where this is comfortable for me. Like, yeah, that's a bit bulky on your chest. But, like, here's the problem. Wherever I move my head, the chest rig moves with it. So, like, everything spins with it. That is one of the big gripes I have. Like, I could literally just make this way up here. And then it will just stay up there and I can just grab things out of it. That's dumb, but it works. Just like this is kind of dumb that this is the way that it is. Don't get me wrong, I love this whole idea of this game. Ooh. Ugh. Alright, get rid of that that green. There we go. Yeah, I want to rearrange it because it's not sitting square on my chest. So I'm just gonna square. There it is. Like I'm lining this middle up for me. And then this is kind of something that I would actually run. Just the way that it is. Because this does make actually functional sense to me. We got my rifle mags. I got a 75 round drum that I'm probably just gonna toss because I'm not a huge drum guy. I don't like drums. I think that they are a waste of ammo. I think that they're a waste of time. Reloading them is kind of pointless. But I am going to grab these two objects and then we're going to come over here to one of my favorite stations. This. So there are a plethora of videos here to watch, from the RPG shooting video, attachments, what is this one? Replace furniture. So like to replace all this, like I'm gonna do right now. So with this one, I have to hit my function button, grip it, function, grip, and then I can put this one on. You always have to take top off first. Have to disconnect your gas, or you can take this part. Now, yeah, there's that. I'm not a huge fan of the front end foregrip if I'm going to be running something like this. But what I am going to grab is this one. All right, bring it over into this. The sun. Ditch that one. That's more my speed. And then as stated, now I have reasons for these ones. For some reason, they do not want to connect. This is weird. This... Okay. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that one. I shall return to this point. And I'll be showing that in a minute. But I need to find this. And this. So I do have a GL. It's a GP25. That is unsafe. This is one of my favorite rounds for the GP25. It's very simple. Oh, I'm holding the magazine. There you go. It's just a flare. My other favorite round is this little bad boy right here. And this is why. So with this one, like with me putting it right here, it does allow me to actually get into my inventory from here. There is this thing. I just haven't had any luck with it actually being like, yeah, it does that. You do have this one, which is actually one of probably the coolest ones because it doesn't seem like it does a lot, and then close range. You just got nailed to a wall. There is this one. It is like some kind of beacon. Not really sure what it does at all. But I know that it does something. There is this one that it just makes a really loud bang. There's another one like it. I'm really not sure what this one does. I tried this for like an hour and couldn't figure it out. I think it's like a thermite. It's the only thing I could think of is that it's a thermite. And then there's this solid silver one. It looks like it's a direct impact. 25. I think this one is another thermite style. Yep. And there's this one. Another direct impact. Not sure what this one does, but we're gonna find out. I launched that through a window. Excuse me if I look like I'm moving fast right now. I gotta pee, so there is that. I whiffed it. You don't know what this one does. Flare. Yeah, so as of right now, that back wall and the floor, you can shoot through them. This one is a smoke. What the fuck? Yeah, just a regular good old smoke. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck that was. I think that was this one. Alright, and then we're gonna come back over here and finish what we were doing. Oh, I whiffed it. There are grenades as well. So there is gun cleaning and everything in this game. I will show that in just a second. Like this, I got a laser. I actually have to toggle, like do the grip, not function, just grip, and then hit the trigger. Same with flashlight. I have to grip it. There we go. And then toggle it. See? I do like that it is a yellow light and not a white light. Oh, white light. I feel like it is way too bright of a light source in most VR games. Just because it is something that while you're waving it around, it washes things out. Like let's use Escape from Tarkov as a big reasoning right now for me to say that. And then there is a smaller barrel. Don't know why I did that. So there is this barrel. Not shorter by much, but not even enough to really make a difference. But as stated, there is a cleaning mechanic for this game. I could sit here, run through all the videos and everything, and and sit here and watch all of them on this little itty bitty rinky dink TV. It looks like it came out of 1980. I'll just point this out. This one just tells you how to turn the Mosin Nagant into the Mobrez. This is the M9A1 slide remover. I got that on my hip. This one is just the Iraqi reload. I don't know how to do that in this game. I'll figure that out. This one is how to replace your fire control system. I will walk you through that when I get over to that. This is how to clean a barrel. Same thing, gonna show how to do that. I feel like it's much easier to watch somebody on a video doing it with their hands instead of on that while you're trying to do it over there. It's a little annoying. RPG shooting, as covered earlier. And this is how you clean everything from the mud and dust. Still need to figure out this one. And yeah, that one. But let's go do this. Alright, so I'm going to function button, grab this. It's literally just take everything apart. And this is really... Oh yeah, you gotta remember to take down your safety. Get your fire control group out. Now this is the fun part, getting all these off. And then I will be doing a barrel clean before we do that. I'm just showing you how to take this apart. Yeah, that barrel's the exact same length. Whatever. But I will be replacing furniture on this. Like, I will be cleaning this furniture, but I will not be putting it back onto this weapon. I will be switching it to the polymer. Yeah. There is the polymer stock and handguard, or pistol grip on this. So when you do come over here, that does give you a light source. So just going to come over here, hold down the trigger, make sure it's actually pulling out, not pushing in. Got 2 screws, one at the bottom, just like you would in real life, and then one at the top, again, just like you would in real life. Like I said, not going to be reusing this furniture, just showing you how it's done. Fun part now. This is where I get angry, because I have to fire this bitch off. And there we go. And fire control group. So this is our fire control, or that is our chamber. This, or not, excuse me, words, dude. My brain's fried today. This is our fire control group. That is our bolt assembly. Words are hard. I corrected myself. I realized what I said earlier now. I hate myself for it. I will not need these again. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much a complete takedown of the AK in this game. I do need this, however. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take each one of these, and it's gonna be your grip and your trigger. You can actually just leave it leaning like that. You want it to hit that line. I mean, if it goes over it, it's not gonna do anything. Like, I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna throw all of these for educational purposes. I have the force. Oh shit. Not what I needed. So from here, I could have done this earlier. Just really don't care. But take it, dunk it in this. And then I grab function button and trigger. I know what it looks like. We can have some fun times. I wish I was that long. Excuse me. I wish my barrel was that long. Alright. So then, function and your grip button again. And then go back in. Always want to go back just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. Because some of these barrels get really nasty. Especially if it's an AK. People don't take care of most AKs. Make Brandon Herrera proud. Don't take care of it, but do take care of it at the same time. So, nice and clean on that one. And now we're just gonna... And then... Boom. And that's it. It's just running electricity through the acid and burning it all out. So... Did not mean to pull you over to me. That's what I was trying to pull out. Pull out. Something I never do. Alright. I'm just gonna move you out of my way, because I need to borrow the space. Okay. I am just going to be completely disassembling this upper portion. Oh. Yeah, that'll also help. Yeah, I need to take the handguards off. Not really, but for those purists out there, I will. Now, I can do the cool things that I wanted to do. Oh. So that's all the furniture that came off of this one, right? So far. So I can take these pieces off. I said I'm doing all that one and the polymer stuff, and I am. But I'm showing a second time of a complete takedown. Come on. Alright, you got to get it into the green where you can do it. This is the fire control group that will be going into that one when I pull that one out. This is the one that will be going into this one. Reason being is that one goes full auto. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, this is a folded buttstock that you can't actually, like, unfold. Like, there are two of these. One is right here, and that one is the unfolded one. I'm gonna go back and put these back on now. But this is what this game is right now is just a play test. For those that get it, awesome. If you don't, I don't understand why. It was super easy. Here's that rusty control group, as you can see. I don't care about it. But it's really easy. Just go to Steam, activate the request to join this, and you'll get it. There we go. Oh. Well, old habits die hard, right? Alright. And then this one. This one. This one. This one. First, gotta put my sight back on. All of my sights. Now, this gun went from semi-auto to semi-auto before, correct? Yes. Now it's on auto. Or safe. Now it goes full auto. I wish you could actually lock the bolt to the rear, but you cannot. Like, that's what most AKs have a little slot for it back there, but not in this game. Anyway, but yeah. So we got a GP25 AK or AK-47M with a PU, a red dot, a laser, a flashlight, suppressor, see-through mag. Yeah. Alright, now time to show you some of this stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna set this right here. And then you just push your trigger. Getting back on target is probably the hardest part. Oh, that was a nice one. But there's also collision. Not with your chest rig, but with everything else around you. I need to figure out where my bed frame is. There it is. I'm gonna turn. Top of the head. Oh, I hit her in the shoulder. Oh, I hit that dude in the fucking head. Alright, now I can do things like this with this game as well. I definitely smacked the fuck out of him. That one was a fail. But we're gonna go take this amazing piece of history. We're gonna go have fun with it. I need to watch a video on that one though. Actually, hold on. Okay. Okay. So, and there's no talking for these videos. It just, okay. So it's upside down. What are you? It's not. That's not how you do this. That's not how you get any of this to work. Oh, goodness. And we gotta turn that on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's making me tap weld this whole fucking thing. Alright. Off. Yeah, off. Goddamn. Alright. Before I do that, I know there's somebody that's gonna hate me for this. Oh, goodness. And then I need, not you. I need you. Oh, this just hurts. All right. Doesn't help that I have to pee super bad. Well, I mean, I shot him through the wall. Still hit him. Through the hand, into the chest. Last round. Alright. Now, because I put the sight on this, I can no longer put the actual clips on. I actually have to manually go in and do that. Not for the sake of doing this, just to do it. We're gonna do it. And that actually is a functioning buttstock, by the way. Yeah, the bullet loops actually hold. You know. I hate myself for doing this. I hate myself. Like, this is just blasphemous on so many levels. Anyway. Alright. So, still need to put our trigger control group in. I'll go with red. I want to see what this one does. I need to grab this, and then I'm going to be using this and that one. But I can't put that on because there is no actual I'd rather you stay down like that. There we go. Alright. So we got our barrel all put together. Got that back in there. Just gonna set that down right now. Nope. I know, I'm a little shaky. It's just that I have to pee. Alright. So, this is our complete polymer AK. I mean, not like super amazing to look at, but I mean, it's functional. It works. I might be forgetting a dust cover somewhere. But yeah. Let's go test out this red fire control group. I have not tried this one yet. Oh, this is fire than the yellow. Holy fucking shit, dude. Like, also, don't ever fire the drum without holding. Now, you can actually reload these mags. I just can't be fucking bothered. Those drawers open? That one does not. That is cool. See, when I tried to do this video before, I never actually and got a gun to go into breakdown, but they did go really in depth with these guns. I am getting ricochets back here. Barrel is red hot. So, well, yeah. I'm just gonna let that one sit for a hot minute. Aw, son of a bitch. But yeah. Yeah, I still do have these. Still one of my favorites. Oh. I don't know what that was. I also don't think that every single round works the way that they're supposed to. I think some of them are duds. Those are supposed to connect and blow up. Yeah, that barrel's finally cooling down. We're gonna go do some testing on some steel with these real quick. Just because I want to see what the puncture rate is. for some of these. But can't forget. Can't never forget. And I can't take them with me, which is the downside. It is what it is, but I mean, at the end of the day, do I wish I could take them with me? Hell yeah. And as you talk with this game on, and you have a cigarette in your mouth, it will start to inhale and pull more. But so you can actually set off a chain of explosives. Good to know. Looks like a couple nails hit. Oh, it's not that great. Now this one, it's a no to a ringer. Is that going all the way through? Yeah. And this one. I have no clue what just happened. Like, I still see that it's... Okay, so hit the trigger on those and they blow up after a minute. Is my guess. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh, that one's thermite. Hold on. Let's see what happens when I get close. Okay, so those are proxies. So they're proxies. I like it. I like that a lot. Proxies kind of make a lot of sense. But what is that one? Oh, that one's an HE. And they're H. This one I still have yet to figure out what it does. We're gonna try and figure that out right here. Oh, come on. I think that's another flare. I think that's a white light flare. No, that's a camera. That's actually a camera. What the fuck? Bro. That's cool. Interactions, no. Not what I want. Not what I want either. Well, let's see what happens when I do this. Can I take this? That would be great if I could. That's actually really cool. I didn't realize that was a camera. But yeah. Again, I think this one's just a... I think that one's just a flash. And then this one... Or that... No, that's a frag. First one. Very first one is a flash. And then this one's thermite. And then... Fizzle. Pop. Boom. Going from playing Paradox of Hope to this, I kind of got a little spoiled when it came to the cigarettes. Ah, shit. I got really spoiled when it came to the cigarettes. And I also got spoiled when it came to the throwing knives, because these ones ain't worth a damn. Like that. They move way too slow. The throwing in this game is off. But the stabbing and the slashing, like, you really feel like your blade gets stuck in there on certain things, and I like it. But like, I can't go around and stab every single thing. I mean, I could, but my issue is rowing. Like, that's not okay. See, I did not let that go way over there. I let that go at the target. I'm 2 feet away from it, man. Come on. Did it really launch it back here? Like, come on. That would be in somebody's chest on Paradox of Hope. Like, okay, so this is straight, right? If you guys can see my lasers, this is straight from my hands. That's straight for the game. But you can do some decent fighting mechanics in here. I mean, there's all this, and then there's there's one other area that I haven't shown anybody yet. I was saving that for last, mainly because it's really kind of dumb. It's not a great area. It's an RPG. I mean, what are you gonna do? All right. Let's pull in a T-34. That's one hit. It's a fucking track hit. That's still not down. That's a third hit. And that's where it disappears. Give me it. Not like it goes back around. Screw it. You know what? Give me a hind. And you can shoot the pilot out. Upper lock on. Great for a distance. See, we don't always need gigantic guns to get the job done, but boy, do they make it feel good when we do. That's just so cool. And let's try one hand. This is how accurate RPGs really are. That was straight into the others. Yeah, that was kind of cool. All right. So, um, with this game, they have done quite a lot of things right. The gun cleaning mechanic is one. I think that is absolutely out fucking standing. The grenades, even though I didn't throw one, I've thrown one earlier today when I tried to record that footage, and it worked great. It was amazing. Like, they actually have range. The 25 millimeter grenade launcher, outstanding, 10 out of 10. I love it. I love the nail flechette launcher. So cool. My issues that I have with this game are very simple. One, when you're moving around, your character feels kind of clunky, kind of over encumbered all the time. The other thing is the inventory system. Yeah, I love the big giant chest rig that goes across. But I'm limited with it. I can only have rifle mags, pistol mags, the Mosin Nagant ammo, stripper clips, and throwing knives or like melee weapons, right? I'm not a huge fan on just that. Because then that means that the bag that I've moved up to the front is what holds my grenades, holds my 25 millimeter GPL shots. It holds my drums if I carry a drum mag, which I'm never going to do really. But the bag, I see that it could be used for other purposes. Like, once this game does start developing a campaign and a storyline and all this other stuff, like a bag or a backpack even that has the same kind of inventory system as that, does the same thing as Paradox of Hope and what is that? It's the one that's like Metro and Stalker. Um but it's all like the prey type enemies. Um into the radius. Like, that backpack inventory system and Paradox of Hope both use the same thing, where you pull your bag out and there's all these circles that you can put stuff in. All right, no, Into the Radius actually changed that up. That was their Gen 1, I believe, if I remember correctly. Or is it a different game I'm thinking of? Probably a different game. But Paradox of Hope does it. It's just a bunch of circles in a backpack that pick stuff out. You can sell it. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. But weapon attachments that you find along the way can go in there. With this playtest, it's super, super limited. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is the most limited playtest I've ever seen. The AK, I can only put 3 sights on it. That's a red dot, a hollow sight, or a EOTech holographic, or a PU scope. Well, the EOTech and that shitty Barca sight, both are the same thing. There's no magnification whatsoever to them, so I'm not gonna nitpick that as much as I would like to, but it needs more variety. And I'll say this last part about the scopes, and then I'll leave that alone. For Russian weaponry, there's a 2.5 scope that sits like, here's your railing, and it sits way up here. You can still use your iron sight and then have a 2.5 on top. That is massive. And then there's the PSO sights. To be limited to a PU scope, an EOTech and a Barca or Barska. Kind of was an insult to a lot of people, I think. I think that the weaponry that is there is great. Vertical grips would do good in this game. I feel like we had vertical grips, angled grips, different types of things like that. That would all play out. Like we've got a Picatinny rail system for the AK that I overheated. We've got all these other things. This game could go a long way. It could beat out AAA titles. And I know this is just like this is a couple guys building this game. And I'm a huge proprietor to this game, and I think that crowdsource funding is going to go a long way with them. But there needs to be more focus on the gun attachments, the mechanics of the actual character themselves, like my chest rig, my hip bag that was way up here into my gut when I first started, and my chest rig was way up here at the top of my chest. I'll tell you right now, I've never met somebody in my life that has a mag holster or a mag pouch that is up to where my thumb is hitting my chin right now. I'm literally going through the scruff of my beard. That's how high up it was. I actually grabbed some of my beard hair when I first logged in or got into the game and was messing around with it. And it hurt my eyes, caused a lot of issues up here. The other thing with the chest rig is have it independent of the character's head movement. Like Into the Radius, Paradox of Hope, Half-Life Alyx, all these other games. Well, Half-Life Alyx doesn't really show you your chest because there's not a chest rig, it's wrist pockets. But all these other games, my hands stay in place where I have them. If I turn my head, they don't move. After the fall even does it. My chest rig stays in place. It does not move when I turn my head. I still have to reach up, grab it. I feel like this game could go, like I said, it could go a long, long distance. It just needs quite a bit of TLC, and it'll get there. The throwing knives, you'll get there. You'll get there on those. Those fucking sucked. Everything else, all the rest of the guns, loved them. Absolutely fantastic. Last thing I will say about the guns and everything else, this is a Russian type thing. Where's a Tokarev TT or an MP443 Garage? Like, I'm using a Beretta with an AK-47M and a Mosin Nagant. Come on, do better. No, but I really appreciate the game. It's a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of it. Comes out in the future. I'll keep my ear to the ground when it comes to updates for it, and I'll keep passing them out. But until then, y'all stay safe. Don't do anything I would do, and definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. That's a much smaller list. Tip your waitress. Have a great night, and if you do give your waitress some money, that's also very helpful. Love you. Stay safe.